Scott. A question about your last release. I read that it was written after a breakup. So I would ask you if your music rise from emotions, from expression of emotion, and what kind of relationship there is with emotions, or with your maybe sad moments, difficult moments, and your music. It's a close relationship.
Yeah, very close relationship. It's all incredibly sort of like autobiographical. So, and I don't find it difficult to kind of tell the truth in music. And it really does. It's a cliche, but it helps me. You know, it's everyone sort of says like, you know, write a song. It's therapy, and it's true. It helps. Yeah. And I mean, I tend to be quite happy a lot, but then if I'm not, which is pretty normal to not be happy, that's when I get sort of maybe inspired to write something. And so most of my songs deal with maybe a sort of like darker or more melancholy stuff, but which I also think is really beautiful. And I'm a big consumer of beauty. I need beauty all the time, so that's sort of another reason why it's sort of important to me to write music. Yeah.
What about the music in films? Maybe your first important work is a soundtrack about Short Bus that was a very controversial film, but it's a sort of a scandal. And do you want to restart this experience with music in films? What's the relationship with your music and other kind of arts like films?
Yeah, I mean, film is a good medium for me to work with because I feel like my music is kind of soundtracky. It's sort of what's the word? Not soundtracky. It's just, you know, there's a nice landscape that goes well with image sometimes, and I think that's how I got the job doing Short Bus. And then there's been a few other films. One New York film called Five Dancers, which is a really beautiful film that used my music, and there was choreography. Choreographed. It was about dancers. So it kind of, it does lend itself to being cinematic, I suppose. And I love doing that stuff. It's really fun. Yeah.
What's your relationship with Italy, with Italian audience? What kind of gig is in the gig in Vasto?
Well, it's the only show I'm doing in Italy on this little tour, so it's really nice to be able to just pop in here and see lovely people. I always feel like the Italians are incredibly warm to me, and maybe that's just how they are in general. But audiences here in particular are really kind, and there's an openness to the experience. Where some places I play, it's more of like a closed-off kind of, which is fine. I mean, people sort of tend to feel stuff and then sort of close off. But here they feel stuff and let it out, and that's kind of how I am in life. So I have a nice relationship with Italian audiences, and I love being here.
Okay, thank you, Scott.